podcast.
Bring your friends!
All right, and we're live. So today's a very special day. Eric has been talking about this for like the past 367 text messages we've sent. Do you want to go ahead and introduce the guest? Because I know you put in all the legwork and you did all the emails, so I figured I'd let you.
I've been actually following this comedian for a while, Craig Shoemaker. He has I first saw him on his HBO special in 1996. So, and yeah, so I just been following.
And it took you that long to connect with me. What's up with that?
Well, I've only had 3 or 4 years on this podcast.
Your partner has an excuse. He's been in Puerto Rico. You have no excuse whatsoever.
But English is his second language. You know how hard it is.
Yeah, so he's got double excuses. You live in this country and you've been living here since 96, and it's the first time that you're saying hello to me, for God's sakes.
Well, you have security at your last show.
Security.
I couldn't.
I've never had security. I've had offers. I said that would be the biggest waste of money if I paid somebody to watch me.
Got to watch for them snipers.
I need security for my ex-wives. That's about it. That's the only thing I need security. All my shows.
Okay, I agree with that.
All my shows this year are charity. They're benefit shows, and all proceeds go to my ex-wife. Just thought I'd let you know.
That's very generous.
You have a cover charge. It goes to Botox and Pilates class. So I just wanted to start with that and let you know. But I'm good with bodyguards. I just want people to come and laugh. That's all.
I gotta ask you, as somebody like we said earlier that doesn't know much except what the background stuff that we do, how every video that I've seen of you on stage, and I'm sure you get this a lot because you do a lot of these interviews, but every video that I see of you on stage, you always have like a really good energy. How is it that you've been doing this for so long and you obviously, you know,
yeah, you never went.
Black at all. Stop. You never seen burnt. You never seen burnt out. Like, what's the secret to that?
It's funny you should say that on a day that I feel burned out. But I'm just kidding. I actually am tired today. But it was from having fun. Last night went to the Lakers, took my kids, and my daughter met Selena Gomez. I get them all mixed up. All these singers. She says, "How about Ariana Grande?" I go, "I know that's a font." I mean, I know nothing. I know nothing about these singers, but she got a selfie with her last night. And so, I mean, I just love living in joy and happiness, and it manifests itself in a lot of creative projects. It's not all I do is stand up. I do so many things, but it all has to do with lifting our vibration. The vibration and energy and frequency are everything, you know what I mean? So if I can just stay in that space, I just finished an article that you're the first to hear about it, about what laughter does is it makes us youthful. I mean, I've been at it a long time, like you said, and I should be burnt out by now, but I have so much youth from, and it's longevity. You know how many comedians live a long life if they don't get into drugs and alcohol? I mean, think about it. George Burns performed after 100. Betty White went to 100. Dick Van Dyke's about to be 100. Norman Lear went to 100. Mel Brooks is still around. Mel Brooks is still doing another movie. He's 98. These are people that live and bathe in laughter and joy, and we need more of it in this country. I think this is the great unifier, is laughter, not necessarily even comedy, but laughter. We need to do more of it together, and then we'll feel better. You'll look better. I mean, these people, a long time. Don Rickles and Bob Newhart were best friends. They lived in their late 90s, both of them. They remained good friends to the very end. And Rickles performed. Phyllis Diller, Carol Burnett's still around. The list is endless, and these are people that just really drink in that energy of laughter, and it gives they give the comedians, we give and we get back, because it's cyclical. It's a connection. It's a divine connection that we're having with people that are laughing with us.
One of the things that I had to follow up with that is when you talk about all the people that live like past their 90s, that's also like a big study that as I'm a medical interpreter, so that's part of like what we have to do. We talk about cortisol and like all these other things. And laughter. They did a study in Japan, which I've been trying to pull up here, and I haven't. That's why my hand's hiding over here. Where everybody in Japan that lived over 100, they would ask them, like, what's the secret? You know, to don't drink. Some of them drank, some of them didn't. And the number one thing that they all had in common was they're like, just don't stress. Like, just don't stress and laugh.
Well, laughter does relieve the stress, right? It's the number one stress reliever is laughter. You can't be stressed while you're laughing. I mean, I do an experiment. I do this thing called a laugh bath. It's intentional laughing, guided laughitation, chuckle chatter. You laugh out loud. And in some of the exercises, I actually have them express out loud what their fears and obstacles are. You can't be any of those things while you're laughing. Watch this. I'm really angry right now.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I'm depressed. In those moments, you literally cannot be depressed while you're laughing. They can't exist in the same space. It's amazing the transformations I've seen take place. It's a very positive, uplifting thing, enlightening. Mind, body, and spirit. It helps your body heal. I mean, I own the Laughter Heals Foundation. I got years ago. I founded it, the nonprofit.
Can you talk about that, please?
We go to hospitals, aftercare facilities. We help wounded warriors, first responders. We bring them laughter, and to help them, even the caregivers, they almost have it worse sometimes. I found in a cancer facility, man, the caregivers were so upset. You know, the people with the cancer, that kind of like, they're listening to their bodies and they know what they need, but the people are so powerless. I mean, they would get pissed off. I can't laugh about anything. So they need it as well. There's so much stress that goes on, and they have to bring that, including doctors and nurses, and you have to bring that energy to the patient. Otherwise, the patient doesn't want to live. They don't have a will to live. They don't have an energy to want to live. And that's where laughter really does come in. But it's so underappreciated. Look at the commercials on television. Everything's a drug that gives you 9,000 side effects. And laughter's got the greatest side effects, but it's free. So there's no laughter lobby. It's going to promote this.
So it's like that movie Patch Adams, which was actually based on an individual.
Yeah.
He was a doctor, and his biggest thing was getting the patients to laugh regardless what their ailment was. And
he was an inspiration for me, along with Patch Adams. I mean, along with Norman Cousins. Yeah, he dressed as a clown. Now the thing is that he also inspired me in a different direction. That's why I do intentional laughing, like guided laughitation, where you don't need jokes, because comedy is subjective. Like if a clown showed up in my hospital room, I would pull the plug. I wouldn't want to live. Yeah, it's not my jam. You know, a guy in big feet with big feet and a red nose is not my thing. So I would pull the plug. But great work that he does, and that works for children a lot of times. Some people are afraid of clowns, but you're not afraid of laughter. The actual exercise of laughing, a practice of laughing. It's like a breathing exercise. You can breathe, you can laugh. Fake laugh, but your body doesn't know the difference, by the way. Body does not know the difference between fake laugh and real laugh.
Okay.
How did you go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
go ahead.
How'd you get started in all this? Was it a dare to do an open mic or something? Or is this something you always wanted to do?
No, you know what? I guess it was kind of a dare the first time professionally. I don't even know if it was, I don't know if I was paid. Now, I guess I wasn't paid, so it wasn't professional, but I worked in a law firm. I was 17 years old. I worked in a law firm. I was going to be a lawyer. And I would make everyone laugh in the lunchroom, lawyers, clerks. I was a clerk. And
that's a twist.
Messenger, yeah. So you talk about people who need laughter as these lawyers. They need laughter.
What type of law do they practice? Immigration, like family law, criminal law,
everything. It was a gigantic firm.
Oh God,
they had it all, and I was like,
oh God,
I was like the messenger. I was like a neutral guy that let me play on their softball team and stuff. Well, there's another messenger / clerk, Jim Mardinley. He had these long fingernails, and he played guitar. And he said, "Listen, I'm performing in between sets of my band. Can you perform for us?" And I had no comedy act, and I just went up there and I did some impressions, and I it's probably really bad, but I got like a couple laughs. It was like a crack hit. I was hooked, and then I was it. I've been doing it since 17 years old. Put myself through college, have raised family, everything from comedy and laughter. So it's pretty extraordinary the route that it took. And I was kind of like a hopeless guy, a drunk, drug addict, no dad, very poor. And laughter's everything that helped me all along the way, whether it was professionally or just living a life of joy like that is just keeps me going. It makes me resilient. You can knock me down. I get right back up, start laughing. I mean, it just really, it's a lot of lessons learned. But the one is you can't keep me down because that's all energy. Just make another choice.
Well, you got a lot of skits from being a drug addict and poor and stuff like, because that's I'm just saying sometimes the funniest things happen because of situations
of the
you
darkest
get
of
yourself
times.
into.
Did you say a drug addict and a whore?
No. I did not say whore.
It sounded like that because of the mic, because he's listening back.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, please clarify.
What,
You're giving me a
what,
heart
what did
attack.
he say?
No.
He said a
I'm
drug,
just- no, I'm
drug
just- I'm
and a
just-
whore. I didn't even mention the
No.
whoring.
No,
I never even mentioned that,
What?
but you could throw that
I'm
in
just
there too,
saying-
I'm sure.
It in hand. I mean, you need
no,
you need
Eric,
money
don't
for the drugs
don't do this. Don't
What
don't
did
say
he
that.
say?
Drunk.
drunk.
Oh,
Drunk.
If
Drunk.
you're drunk.
That's kind of like whore. I don't know how it sounds like when your
That's why.
partner's.
That's why I looked at him. When we see this back and I clip it, you'll see that I just looked at him and I just went like this.
Drunk.
because I was like-
he looks at you like my teenager looks at me. Like and my 12-year-old gave me this look last night. I came out of the bathroom at the Lakers game. She goes, "Dad, you didn't wash your hands," in front of everybody. She's like, "Oh, here he goes again. Oh my god."
Oh my God.
Oh, here he goes. He said whore. Our guest, we've wanted this guest for a while. And he called him a whore.
I will say this. That's not it respectfully, and I'm so sorry if that's what it's like, because that's what I thought he said. But then I was like, no. I'm listening. He did ask the casting director of the Cosby Show if he ever had drinks with Cosby. I think that's the wildest thing he's ever asked a guest. And but he got a laugh. Like the dude laughed immediately, and I was like,
"Tell me the absolute truth. You look at me. Were you doing that as a joke because of the drinks, or did that just spill out of you like a drink?"
"That's a great question."
I want you honest answer.
It just kind
It
of
wasn't on the pre-notes. No, it wasn't on the pre-notes, because normally you'll write a joke. You're like, I'm gonna throw this and get a laugh. That wasn't on the pre-notes.
because he started talking about the Cosby Show. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, and then my brain just clicked over. And it's like, oh, after party. Okay.
No.
So you were leaning into the Spanish Fly
Yes, of course.
that he would put in. Oh, okay. I thought you actually. Yeah, I thought it was just like a metaphor. You ever go have drinks with Cosby? Oops, what did I just say?
No.
Put Spanish Fly in your drink. You'll see some Jello pudding.
I did like that. He was in Spain, and then the Spaniards asking for some American Fly, so that was cool.
Jesus
American Fly. Did you write that one in your advanced notes? Did you find out?
No, I didn't. I didn't think we'd bring up Cosby, actually.
You got to run this stuff by Rico over here, okay?
No, God.
No,
my
no,
notes.
'cause if
My
I do
notes
that,
are.
you tell me no.
My Jesus.
Don't
My
tell me
notes
no.
are. My notes are literally laugh therapy, laugh jigama thing, and then laugh works, and then TEDx talk,
He actually
which I have
spelled-
like
yeah.
67 questions that I'm just like waiting because
He
I
actually spelled out jigama thing.
And you go without notes. By the way, before we continue, has anyone ever told you guys are looking to the side, like the camera? It looks, from my view, it looks like you're looking like I am over way to your left.
yes,
That's on
that
purpose?
has
That's where I exist.
yes. Yeah, because we look very ugly from the front. Like if you saw us
You don't
from
want
the
a straight
front,
on shot.
yeah. You don't want a straight on shot on all this. Like this is just horrible. The real reason is because the table is pretty short, so we have to get a new table in order for us to be able to change angles, and we just haven't gotten a new table.
I'm glad I got the inside scoop on this whole production that you have here.
I feel like we're being judged.
Remodel the studio.
We're
and
being
kinda set
judged
up
right
over.
now.
Who is the production designer that's behind this? I'm like reading things back there. It's upside down. I see Navy. I see bring friends. Bring your.
That's the
That's a logo.
that's the logo,
The banner.
which we have to like get again the camera.
Yeah.
With the banner with like signed guests, and then the naval flag because Eric served in the Navy. The Puerto Rican flag behind me for Puerto Rico, and then we have an American flag and an Army flag, pretty much.
I don't
That's
see
the
the Puerto
biggest-
Rican flag. I don't see it back there.
Yeah, we don't let anybody see it.
Yeah, we,
At the end of the show, do you throw them toilet paper? Remember when Trump did that to the Puerto Ricans? Throw them rolls of toilet paper. Here you go, Rico.
Dude, that's not the wildest thing. Did you hear about when they found all the FEMA supplies and they found like wait, no, I gotta share. So you probably didn't see this. So years later, after the hurricane, they ended up finding in like the middle of nowhere. This kid was out like messing around and he found like these big what do you call them?
A tarp or a tent.
Yeah, like a tarp or a tent and whatnot, and it was covering a building, and the building was huge. And they found all the FEMA supplies in there, and it literally said FEMA Puerto Rico 4 ta 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 ta. Because if you ever done like search and rescue stuff, or you ever seen like they put the stickers and stuff so they know to label them. And they found that, and it was
stamped Red Cross.
Yeah, some were Red Cross, some were like Army relief stuff. Yeah, that was like a big thing. It was in like 2019 or 20. Yeah. They found that.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to move back to this country? The ones responsible for that. You sure you want to come here? That's our government at work. Our government is so efficient.
Oh man,
that's all Puerto Rico. Okay, that's all Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico's like a whole other.
Puerto Rico lost this stuff. They're the ones that lost.
Yeah, no, it was Puerto Rico. They didn't. Yeah, they hold on. They lost it. Lost it. And then it was like we didn't get anything, and it's like, what? No, we sent you this much. No, we never got it. We never got it. Just don't know what happened, man. Years later, they found it.
That's what I used to do when I was a kid. I wanted more money from my grandmother. I never got the $5.
I never got the $5.
I never got the $5.
I didn't give him a
I didn't get any birthday card. I'm sorry, Nana. Nana, I don't know if it's a bother, but if you want to put another 5 in there, I'll take it here.
Oh God, I'm dying. How did you start doing corporate gigs? Because I've seen like some videos of you doing corporate gigs, and it's like I don't understand how you're so amazing at like you're in a corporate gig and you're giving a talk, but then you throw in a joke and you get like a huge freaking laugh. Like, how do you balance that? Because corporate gigs are different to my understanding.
Yeah,
right?
They are. They're much more difficult too because
can you elaborate on that, please?
Well, they're not there to see comedy because the people that hire me are like an HR department or whatever it is. They hire different entertainment because they want to reward their sales forces or whatever it is, their employees. Here you go. Here's your gift. Here's Craig Shoemaker doing comedy, whatever. But sometimes I'll come in. The easy part is when I come in and talk about laughter because that's not a comedy show. Comedy is different than laughter. And that's what I teach this guided laughitation and chuckle chatter because now you're getting all of the benefits that you need, which they're asking for. They want to help their sales force become more approachable and easier to come to work and work on your health because it's great for your health to laugh more. Your mental health, physical health, spiritual health, it helps. Emotional health, it helps all of it when you increase the laughs. And I teach them the tools to get there. So it makes it a little easier. Doing the comedies, I've been told a few times because the whole world is so upset with comedians. I don't get it. You know what I say? We need to stop global whining. Shut up.
Global whining. I want that shirt. I want a shirt like that.
I'm coming out with them. I have a beautiful logo. I have flashlights that say "Stop Global Whining."
I need that.
If you don't like something, just wait 2 seconds. You'll be fine. You don't need to protest. You don't need to go to a comedy Yelp review. The Yelp has been the destruction of America, in my opinion. We need to shut up with the Yelp. They need to cancel that because now everybody's empowered to complain. We need no more victims. We need no more complaining. We just need to lift each other up. Shut up. If you don't like something, move on. You don't need to take somebody down. I have a friend. He was mad at his Uber driver, and he's trying to get him fired. It's holiday season. What are you doing? Because he didn't ride you to the grocery store. Now you're going to take the guy's job. It's just this is where we are as a society. It's ridiculous. Just be in acceptance and move on and have fun with your life. That's not fun to take people down.
Yeah. I thought Yelp is a terrible dating site, so I don't use it.
Believe me, you don't want to be on dating sites. I go on. I met someone on a dating. By the way, they have all these unbelievable. Like all these categories now: sapiosexual, pansexual. I want to hit you with a.
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
They do.
you're fucking with me.
Yeah,
I am not. I can tell
They
you,
do.
you must be with somebody because if you see these dating sites, it is filled.
Pretty happily married, sir.
Oh,
Pretty happily
there
married.
you go. You don't know what it's like to be.
I hear the horror stories of like, hey, can you just pay for my gas? I'm just late. Bitch, today was an hour ago. What are you talking about? Like,
Yes,
I hear horror
I would
stories.
beg to be with one on the gas. I'll give you one. I took her out to the Ivy, right? And we had a good conversation leading up to it. I thought I was excited. It's a really expensive Beverly Hills restaurant. She orders the following: stuffed vegetables, crab cakes, a lobster, pasta, 2 desserts. And I said to her, hey, you're not touching the berries. She goes, oh, those are for breakfast tomorrow. I'm taking the lobster for lunch.
What?
Yeah, so she took take out doggy bag on the most expensive restaurant in LA. So I have another category for her: hobosexual. She was a hobosexual, bumming food off of me, and now they've got all these categories: bisexual, bi-curious, non-binary. You know what I am? I find I'm by myself. That's my category. Apparently, based on her, it's also buy dinner.
Yeah,
I'm the buy dinner guy. It's bad.
Dating apps just terrify me because like I work like
dating period is horrible. It's horrible going on.
Has it always been horrible? Because you guys have been around the block. Like
society is bad right now. Period. Society's just taking a dive right now.
I just miss it. Used to be traditional. You go to a bar, you buy somebody some alcohol, get them drunk, and then
that's horrible.
That's so romantic. That's so romantic. You're the reason that they came up with these woke terms. You're the reason there's woke. You see, you can't go that. You can't go that far. You can't think that a relationship is get my slippers, bitch. You know, and they're going to complain eventually. Okay, you got it. There's somewhere in the middle of you and the woke people with all of their categories and all of their sensitivities. Yeah, you know what? I think it all started.
She doesn't have to drink it. She did, but she did. That's on her.
You're horrible.
That's all.
You and Bill Cosby. My God, you guys thank God you're a dying breed. You're the ones making me look bad. You're the reason they're angry before I ask them out. Because they think that I'm you.
They're angry before. Hold on, they're angry before you ask them out.
They're always angry. The women are angry. So many of them are just so upset and angry because it's all based on someone else they've been with. I'm going, I'm not that guy. Yeah. Here's what I don't want. Tell me what you do want. I bet you I can appeal to my friend. I said, that's it. I'm going to ask a friend of mine out. And I asked my friend Corey. I said, we should go out. We know each other. Girls always say they want a friend first. We've been friends for years. She goes, I can't date you. I'm married to Jesus. That was her excuse. I'm married to Jesus. I said, well, there's some competition. This guy's rising from the dead. I couldn't get up last Saturday. For God's sakes, he's walking.
You sure she said Jesus or Jesus? Like
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay. That's a
very
close.
Very big time Christian. And now I'm competing with Jesus. And I text her. I go, I don't want to be gossipy. He's seeing other people. I hate that. He's turning water into wine. He might be a bit of an alcoholic. I don't know. So she is not going to date me. Another one not going to date me. I'm not going to go out with a hobosexual anymore. But it's really bad out there.
Wild.
It's bad.
Well,
I've heard of banging for roof, but I've never heard of homosexual.
Yeah, no, I just think that you know, there should be an intervention. I mean, he says he can quit when he wants to, but
Jesus.
Who you mean, Jesus?
Yeah.
Now you're trying to take my joke into a place where it does not belong. You're trying to take this into Cosby land. You're still back in the guest that you had was with the Cosby Show. You're still back there. You need to be with me here. Be with me.
Oh, God.
Okay, what about the Love Master? That wasn't.
They want to cancel him. Believe me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did that before all this other stuff.
In the 90s, though.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he's still around. He's still around. I don't care.
It was hilarious.
You still do that bit?
I'm leaning hard on the Love Master because I don't care what they say anymore. Because they're stupid. It's ridiculous. They keep changing our language. How about all the language it changes? I'll give you a simple one. GOAT. When you and I were growing up, GOAT was the guy that dropped the ball that blew the game. Now it's the greatest of all time. A Trans, when we were growing up, was a really cool car.
Yeah.
A Trans Am.
It was a Trans Am. It was a really cool car. And then there's other words. I told my son, I said, I'm on the freeway. I think I blew a tranny. He freaked out. Whoa, Dad, I'm not the guy to call.
I'm not the guy to call.
What do you mean you think you blew a tranny? Yeah, there's fluid everywhere. So I think
I hate to say it, but he's like more right than I care to admit, because like as an interpreter, I run into this, like, 50 something dialects in Spanish. Like, what did I say? I just said purple. No, morado. Fuck you mean? What is that word? And I gotta like look it up. Like,
oh, it's unbelievable. They change words without a vote. That's what makes me mad. My friend I'm talking to, she goes, well, they go to Pepperdine University. I go, oh, you have twins? She goes, no, it's one person. How did they, plural, become singular suddenly? Who voted for that one? How about, I don't care, use any other word except for the one that's taken. It means plural, means, what they say means a lot of people. It doesn't mean
what about Zer?
Don't even start with all these cisgender, this gender. Please. I wish this was around when I was growing up, and I want to see a girl naked. And I could just walk in the locker room. Hey, I'm one of you.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I know.
Pardon my junk, but I'm one of you.
I'm on the swim team.
Yeah. And when I was in seventh grade, it was so small it was close to a vagina anyway. It was a panel and a wall switch.
Yeah.
I've lost control.
The country's lost control. They're out of their minds.
That's true.
You know what? Call your kid anything, but not a word that's to call your kid a schmadoodle. I don't care. Or go to it. How about make it anonymous, like alcoholics? You don't have to go, I identify as an alcoholic. No, you just live your life and go to a meeting, go to a trans meeting. You go, hi, I'm Craig and I'm trans. Hi, Craig.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos of like those type of meetings though? There's like a video on YouTube that like the people that are like No, dude. I'm telling you, I will fucking find this. They're like point of order, and it's like we need to lower our voices because it's traumatizing me. It's like point of order to a point of order, and it's like I need you to properly address everybody by their pronouns. And there's like a bunch, and I'm like, is this real? Like, is this real?
Is it
real? It was on the news.
And these are formerly people that would have their asses kicked. I was a person, you kicked their ass, and they didn't act like that anymore. Now they're empowered for some reason because you can't literally kick their ass. They got a wedgie, a swirly. You just beat them. You give them a Nicky beating, as we had in Philly. You just beat them up, and that's the end of it. I'm not talking about violent beat up. I got beat up all the time. It was for being a jackass, right? If you're a jackass, you get hit, and you stop being a jackass. That's how you learn. I'm not going to go, wait a minute, you need to identify me as my pronoun of jackass.
Jackass. Identify as a Apache helicopter.
After that, usually they get identified as a swirly. So
I was a swirly, I was a wedgie, I was a small little tiny kid, a big mouth, and I learned my lessons. I mean, look, the only identifying thing I had a problem with when I was a kid was I'm a little teapot. Short and stout. That was the only identity issue I had. Here's my handle. Here's my spout. I am a little teapot, short and stout.
Oh God, help me.
I'm sure you didn't get to any of your questions. I ruined your whole show.
No, absolutely not. This is amazing. This is normally how it goes. Like this is very, very, very common. I did have another question.
I'll be honest with you. You two are the most mismatched couple I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea what brought you together.
Honestly, the military.
Oh, okay.
Military. We were doing
in Puerto Rico. He grew up. Boom.
No, we met at an open mic, and we were like real skeptical about each other, as vets normally are of each other, because he's Navy and I was Army. And one night we literally he's like, hey, you want to sit down, hang out, and like had a drink, and he ended up hanging out. And like after that, 5 years later, we hang out almost every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, literally, like that's the story of how Eric and I.
It's a love story of opposites.
Well, I'm 39. Eric's 50.
550. Yeah.
550. Jesus Christ. So there's a difference there, but we get along pretty well. I
laugh a lot.
I can see that.
But yeah, it is hard to explain how the Puerto Rican and the white man from Missouri got together sometimes. I feel like because people are like, that doesn't make sense. Like, how does
a lot
that?
of people don't even know you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, a lot of people just, they call me the milkman's kid.
We were actually in St. Louis, did open mic there, and there was 3 of us there. His cousin was with us, and everybody.
It was at a fried chicken establishment. Tell him that.
Yeah, it was fried chicken and waffles. So the audience had a certain ethnic flow to it, and we were the only 3 there. And the MC goes like, "We got these 3 ghosts, these white ghosts over here is going to be performing here soon." And
I looked at Eric and I was like, I'm
like,
about to end this man's career. But it went well. It went well. Yeah. Eric and I have always been, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Moving on from that. No, I didn't forget my question. Shut up.
Where's your question? Where's your next question for your guest you know nothing about?
No. Can you talk a little bit about winning with laughter? You had talked about that you help vets and stuff like that. I'd like to hear a little more about that, please.
Well, what I do is I teach people. I even train other people into being facilitators, so I don't have to do all the work out there. I mean, I'm training other people to bring this work, this guided laughitation, chuckle chatter, and intentional laughing. I bring it to people. I watch the transformations take place. Like this video we're watching here, she's on stage. They're all on stage. They say, "Come on, tell me the biggest problem you have in your life." And they say it out loud. This guy's going, "I'm losing my house." This one says, "My wife divorced and took everything." And it doesn't. When you laugh, you get to the meaninglessness of everything. You really.
Oh, there's the hand thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just noticed they're doing the hand thing you were saying earlier. Make them laugh.
Yeah, I mean, but they're yelling out, "I'm depressed." I think that group was doing that. But you're not depressed while you're saying it. You're smiling and laughing, and parts of Asia they have chopsticks in their mouths while they're riding their bicycles to release healing enzymes. Even when you're smiling, your whole energy shifts. I do something else. So I have coaching clients. I really love coaching. I love stand up, but it's the coaching where I really connect with people. And I do Zoom coaching and one-on-ones and things like that. And I'll say to people, I'll give you an example. I'm going to ask both of you. I go, "How are you? How are you?"
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Good. No good. That is lower vibration. I talk about what's higher vibration is come up with a word that's a disruptor. So if I say, "How are you?" and I'm just coming up to you in the street and you go, "Good," then everybody's just going to be good on that level, right? You say, my mom says to me, "How are you?" I say, "Fantastic." She goes, "Wow, that's what I like to hear." Now we have a whole different conversation just based on one word that I say. So come up with a word that is just different. It's superlative. It's a big word that disrupts that energy of stagnation, of stillness, of just kind of negativity. I'll have people go, I'll say, "How are you?" I go, "Oh, above ground." Now, what kind of day are you going to have? Above ground, fair to Midland. What kind of day you're going to have? You're going to have a fair to Midland day. If you say to me, "How are you?" I go, "Fantastic. I'm having a fantastic day." Right in that moment, I do a reset. You can reset your mind at any time. Part of LaughterWorks with an X. I have this LaughterWorks business. We go to companies and corporations and help them because their sales force, it adds to your wellness, your wellness as far as physically. You're going to want to go to work. You're going to be motivated. If you're selling something, people are going to like you more. It calls for vulnerability, likability. When you're self-deprecating and you're laughing with people, and they remember you, how you feel, not what you told them in your sales pitch. They're going to remember how they felt around you. Like after we're finished, you're going to say, "God, a Shoemaker made me feel bad. He was ripping on me."
I know.
No, I don't feel like he is.
That's fucked up.
No, I don't feel like he is. No,
no, I'm just kidding. That's self-deprecating, and you laugh. You laugh. So it's really a matter of shifting, and you can do it that fast. You're shifting your brain waves, everything. It's neuroscience. It's literally science. Oxygenate your body when you laugh. You have healing endorphins are being released. You know about the oxytocin, dopamine, all that. I'm now addicted more to that than I am to negativity. And it's tough to do because the society's filled with algorithms that just pump you with information. If you say that you're on one side, right or left, you're going to be fed information that gets you angry about the other side. You're just going to constantly be bombarded with it. And then you repeat it, regurgitate it. They got you right where they want you. I'm in this space of let's create a space that's positive with an energy that just beats everything. And that's where it starts with, how are you? I'll ask you again, how are you?
Pretty damn good.
Superlative.
Nope. Superlative. I don't believe either one of you. And by the way, once you start saying it, I like to say repetition causes intuition. And it becomes intuitive.
Yeah.
To start responding in that way and lifting,
like martial arts.
Lifting your energy. Martial arts does the same thing, but it takes practice and practice and practice until it becomes you. And
so
that's
repetition's big.
Yeah, the repetition of. So I'm going to try once again. How are you?
Phenomenal.
Outstanding.
Yeah, outstanding and phenomenal. There it is.
Okay.
And both of you, I want you to watch the tape again. Watch how both of you smile when you said it, and when you go good, there was no smile.
I'm gonna clip it. That's interesting. How did you come across this? Because it's really it's one of those things that it's like it's very common knowledge. Like laughter helps. Laughter, exercise, and water helps.
Medicine,
yeah, best medicine. But like the way that you not portraying it. The way that you presented feels very memorable. Like how did you come across this, or what made you want to do this? What would be my question?
Well, everything's about inspiration for me. I was inspired initially. I've been at comedy a long time, did very well. Comedian of the Year, American Comedy Awards and Emmys and all that kind of stuff. I like to say, by the way, I don't know if you can see it, but they put the awards in the background because people say that's what you should do. But this is my prized award. I keep it right next to me. Got the Emmys back there and all these awards and stuff. But this is the best. I won the horse's ass award at my ex-wife's family reunion. Nice. Look at that horse's ass. Just the ass. This is me. That I'm most proud of. When the fires happened, this is the one thing I took. I left the Emmys. The Emmys are meaningless. This has meaning to me because it really does say who I am. I am a horse's ass sometimes, but it also says that I don't look at life so serious, and I don't put power into people. They tell me that I win an Emmy or whatever it is. It's just because the next year you don't get invited to the Emmys or whatever it is. You don't get it anymore. Yeah. It just life it's all meaningless. So it had meaning when my friend got brain cancer.
Oh,
and
man.
How'd that go?
Well, they gave him 3 months to live, and he just had a baby, a year and a half. She was a year and a half old. She was actually conceived in laughter. I had him imitate the Love Master. A lot of people imitate the Love Master, and I can tell you at least 5 babies that were conceived. One was conceived. I'll show you a photo in the parking lot of the Brea Improv. Couldn't even wait till they got home. Because the Love Master gets them all loose, and they're having fun. You're not trying to have a baby. Yeah. You allow, and you're in flow, which I call it genuine energy flow. That's what I teach. Yeah. So if you get into that flow, now everything's natural. And so I guess the egg, those millions of sperm, it gets there easier because the pathway's cleared. And so I guess he did the Love Master, and baby Kayla was born 9 months later.
Yeah, baby. I'm the Love Master, baby. You see Naked and Afraid? Yeah, I get naked. You'll be afraid, baby. Oh, yeah. That's right, baby. I can touch you from right here. I'm longer than a CVS receipt, baby.
So the Love Master.
Yeah.
Caused
that got me in the mood.
What?
No.
Rico's next to you. That's fair. I'm sure he feels very safe right now. You need a safe space, like all the woke people.
I think I'm safe. Eric knows that I can fight a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't have a safe word.
So my buddy, he wrote Cool Runnings, Little Giants. Michael Goldberg's his name, and we bonded through laughter for years. We watched the Eagles together, our team, the Philadelphia Eagles. So he got brain cancer. They said, you have 3 months to live. And that was I call it my haha moment. Well, what can I do for this guy? If laughter is the best medicine, why are we not deploying this? Why are we not using it as medicine? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It does make sense in one way because there's not a profit. There's not a profit from it, not necessarily. You pay a couple bucks for a comedy film or whatever it is. But The big bucks are in the medications that don't really cure anything. They've never cured anything in all these years. All they do is give you more side effects, and laughter's got great side effects. So I really did a deep dive study, and I worked in a cancer facility in the Valley of California. And he showed up for all of it. I gave prescriptions. One of them was, let's tell each other your favorite comedies, and then go watch those comedies. That was your fun assignment that I would give. I still do that when I coach. Anyway, he showed up for all of it. And he lived 15 years past that 3-month prognosis. 15 years. Wow. Yeah. Well, I made him laugh on his deathbed. I was very proud of myself. We filmed it too.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's if you're going to go out, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Can I tell a dirty joke? You notice I've been very clean on this. Can I tell a dirty joke?
Oh no, you can. We've had Tommy Chong on here before. Say some.
I haven't stepped over yet, but I'm about to.
Oh, no. You can just jump the cross. Just throw the javelin. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. This is a true story. He was in a coma, and we had done everything for him to keep him alive, like literally for years. He's going to die. He's going to die. No, he kept going 15 years. Daughter got to know him. And his living situation wasn't the best, but he still lived. He was still getting some laughs and stuff. So anyway, he was in a coma, and I'm waving my hand in front. We have it on film. I said, Golds, what can we do for you? And I go, what can I do? And I leaned into him. I go, he's in a coma. He's not responding. I said, you want me to jerk you off? I said, I've never done anybody but my own. How about I give you a handy? And he came out of a coma, and he goes, I made him laugh. Now, I have to complete the story by saying I did not complete the task, if you're asking.
That was going to be my next question. Was are you a real homie or what?
I was only making a joke. I was not going to go through with it. Although to save my buddy's life, would you?
I tried to save him. You know how long I jerked him off for? Did nothing.
I for a minute thought he was going to say, and I jerked him off, and he lived another 30 years. I was like, damn, bro. What kind of power is that?
Oh, that's another lifetime. I'll learn that lesson. Someday I'll do that. It comes to save somebody's life.
Yeah.
You ever feel like, I don't know if you run into this, you ever feel like when people see someone that's like genuinely happy, they just don't know how to take it?
Yeah, I have people actually in my life that don't speak to me, family members. It's very sad. They don't like my positive outlook. My kids call me opto for optimistic, and they don't like it. They're threatened by it. Plus, I'm honest. They know that I know some of these things, and that's a lot of times I think that's a threat to families when you know so much, and they are portraying this image that's completely different than what you know. They're going to run and avoid. My sister hasn't spoken to me in 10 years.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So not interested in my enthusiasm. Not interested.
I have to fix the heater real quick. I apologize. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I got to fix the heater. No. I've had everything happen on podcasts, radio shows, television shows. I've never stopped. I never heard anybody stop to go, hold on, I got to fix the heater.
No, we don't stop unless the internet breaks down, and then we have to. But
you have to stop at some point. I only have 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that's an hour. What do you want out of me?
No, it's just the heater broke, so we should get some. It's like when they call timeout in a football game. It's time stops. Time stops.
No, not for me. I got a game to play here. I got more stuff to do. I own some businesses, a bunch of businesses, if you haven't heard that already. But I mean, I really do. I've got a whole group of people that work with me here. We're really about these healing powers of laughter. I have a nonprofit called Laughter Heals. If anybody wants to go donate. Our new person we want to help is Rocky Laporte. He's a longtime comedian, great comedian. He got in a terrible car accident. He's got a lot of bills. So we're trying to raise money to get him some help.
Now, is that on your website?
Yeah, Laughter Heals. We don't have that specific up there, but laughterheals.org. Yeah.
Okay. And you have laughterheals.org, and you also have Craig Shoemaker, where you can find out where you're touring.
Yeah, find out all the stuff that's going on with me.
And that's also your other businesses as well, because it's got the Laugh Bath on there that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And more. What else was on? I
Oh,
forgot
all
the other
sorts of
thing.
stuff. We got, and now
Was
it's actually being reskinned as we speak. I'm spending a lot of money on these people. They better do a good job. Yeah,
Well,
they're rebranding me.
Oh, because we were looking at it. It was like, this is a really good website. Whoever did it, it looks very good.
Wow.
I liked it, and I was like, we should emulate what you have on your website, because we're in the works of trying to do a website that we can put all of our other links and businesses on there. So I didn't think you would change it. Why they want to rebrand you as what? Corporate, more corporate?
No. The rebrand with color schemes and stuff. You know, they go over all this stuff. There's all theories behind all of it. It's not my jam, but I just go along with it. I take the meetings with them, and they'll say, "What do you think of this? What do you think? It looks good." You know, I'm very, very creative. Like too much. I'm up at 3 a.m, but I'm not creative in certain areas. One of them is artwork. I'm not good at artwork. I'm not good like as a director. You know, I produce movies and stuff like that, write movies and things that I can do, but I just can't think in certain terms visually, and they can. So I worked with them, and they're rebranding me like even visually. So we'll
Okay.
see. Maybe they do
Well,
something.
I've heard that. I've heard that different colors work well on pages and stuff. I have no idea.
You want to hear a real coincidence?
Yeah.
The color that you have right behind your left shoulder, that's my new color scheme right there. Go look over your shoulder. I'm not playing. Yeah, right there. That blue and that yellow, that's the new color. So you heard it here first.
Not navy colors. Do you hear that? He's switching his website up to navy colors.
No, if that's that flag looks like a different kind of blue. That doesn't look like navy.
It is. It's a navy flag with navy colors.
Let me
True
see.
story.
Let me see if I can show it to you. It's a true
But no,
story.
we really liked the way it was. But no.
Oh, the website?
Yeah, they're changing it.
Your website is like
There you go.
I've never
there's the colors. See, I told you it's very similar to your flag there.
Yep, navy colors.
okay.
Yeah. That's the
Go
fan
Navy.
site. Okay. My dad was in the Navy.
So you root for the Navy versus the Army game. You root for Navy.
No, I don't. My dad, who left when I was born, by the way, he's a real hell of a sailor. He did not report for duty for us. Put me on KP duty at 3 years old. So
my God.
I did get one benefit when he passed away a couple years ago. I did get one benefit is I'm in the Navy Credit Union. I think it's a benefit.
Yes.
So they let
Navy
you in
Credit.
because I'm related to. He's my dad, and I had to show his papers, and we had a military burial for him actually.
Nice.
He did a little military service with the trumpets and all that kind of stuff and the flag and everything. But yeah, my dad wasn't a very good dad, but I have no problems or resentments towards him. He just was a bad dad. He had his own cult. And
How does that not? Because like my mom left when I was 5.
Oh, your mom left. Wow, that's powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how bad he was.
Yeah. my stepmom was always there.
Like, that's great.
My stepmom.
I would joke in my act that said, my dad left when I was born. Something I said, wah, he was gone. And I mean, he just
that's a dark joke.
He just couldn't. You know, I've got a lot of dark jokes.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I was a delinquent when I was a kid. True story. And I got arrested when I was 13. And a cop says to me, "How would you like to end up like one of these guys on a poster?" I'm going, "At least he's wanted." And I tell my kids bedtime stories about what I was like as a kid growing up. And unfortunately, they don't end in happily ever after. They usually end in, and then the cops came.
It's the story of every 4-day pass in the military. It's like, don't call me. And then we got arrested.
My Uber was a cop.
That sounds like a lot of stories. And then the cop showed up. Good night, kids.
Yeah. A lot of that, but I live a good life now. Doesn't have to happen that way anymore. But
I know you have
all of it.
Emmy and a horse's ass.
2 Emmys and a comedian of the year. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you how none of these things mean anything. I saw the other day, I was looking up on my wall, and there it is. 10 photographs, New York Times, sitcom waiting to happen, 3 pages. Me. And you know what? It's now faded so much. It's in sepia. It looks like it was written about George Custer. It's embarrassing. I don't even want to show anybody. It looks like it was the Civil War where Craig Shoemaker performed for the whole cavalry. Cavalry or I always get the name.
Cavalry.
Yeah, that would be horrible. Yeah, Craig Shoemaker was supposed to close in the Ford Theater for Lincoln, but
Yeah,
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
that's exactly. But it's as the time goes on, I just realized it's nothing to do with the past. It's like right now, what can I do right now? Make somebody happy. Right now, I hope I made you guys happy by being on your podcast.
yes,
How many listeners? Over 4?
547 subscribers
I
this
meant
year.
4
We
people.
broke.
I mean, is it over 4 people? Not 500
Yes.
people. It's
Yeah,
over
yeah,
4.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's over 4 people.
The 3 of
It's over
us,
4
and
people.
then maybe one of your parents.
yeah,
Oh God, no! My parents don't even speak very good English, man.
they would make a great podcast.
They would, yeah. Talking. My dad was a cop, and my mom works at the mommy works at the judicial court.
Yeah.
My parents are very
Law-abiding citizens.
yeah. They
They
don't get it.
They don't get comedy.
They
I
don't get
dated my
comedy.
I dated my first Latina. My whole life, I
Oh,
never
wow.
dated a Latina.
Really?
What do you think? You tell me.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. I need clarification. Is this recent? Is this
Very recent.
okay? I'm in. Go ahead.
All right. So Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Okay.
Yeah, Costa Rica. And she is okay. So what do you think would be the issue that we would have, or she would? What kind of thing does we're generalizing a Latina? Let's not go with the good. Let's not. There's a bunch of good.
This podcast is about to take a turn.
There's a bunch of good, but what do you think the issue? Because I think there's a reputation that Latinas have. I don't want to tell me. You tell me what you think it is. And by the way, you can get out of it by going, "I don't think this," but I've heard.
Oh, I don't have an issue. Oh, I don't have an issue saying, bro.
Okay. Tell me the
Tattoo.
Latina.
He knows it. He knows a lot of Latinos.
So I think the biggest issue is the cultural differences, and I'm gonna sum that down to 2
Anger.
things, right? Anger isn't part of it. It's customs and courtesies, right? Great example.
Yep.
When I took my wife to Puerto Rico 2 years ago, I was like, hey, listen, things back home are a little different. Okay, we're gonna lose power at some point, and it's a daily thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it is. They lose power daily. The infrastructure for power is
Wow.
is horrible. Like New Year's Day, New Year's Day,
yeah.
New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. They had no power. So I asked my grandparents, and my parents like, "What did y'all do?" He goes, "Put some candles outside, listen to the coquin, just drank." And I was like, "All right, cool." So customs and courtesies, right? The way that we greet each other, the way that we even interact with each other, and like the ribbing is very different in Hispanic culture as it is in the United States. I think also is part of like the issue is like some people don't understand that when you leave home, you left home, like you need a detox, and this is like a thing that happened to me, even though Puerto Rico is part of the United States. But I think those are like the 3 main problems that like Latino women have is like you just have to understand like customs and courtesies are a little different, and hey, certain things are going to change.
That's what gets them angry.
And that's what gets them angry.
I was going to mention the word anger, so which that worries me a little bit. And my problem has been the expectations that she puts on to me. Like I didn't call within an hour, and this is not how you treat me. I want to be,
and it's not communicated.
Communication, because I expect communication. So, what the hell does that mean? Am I on a clock?
Yeah,
I think it's probably not going to work out because I cannot live like that. There's no way I'm going to live like that. I said, there's no way I'll live up to. I can't live up to that. There's no way I can live up to that.
You never dated a Puerto Rican chick? Puerto Rican chick? You never dated a
No,
Puerto
it was the
Rican
first
woman?
Latino was from
Oh
Puerto
yeah,
Rico.
he did
Yeah,
say.
the
I'm
first
so
one.
sorry. I was
My
excited.
first one, she's Costa Rica, but I have a feeling a lot of Latina period have the same sort of like spark spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
Oh, yeah.
very, very filled with spark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's some real good, but there's also
yeah.
some you're in the doghouse here.
Yeah,
Gonna give you some attitude.
yeah, especially when you're busy and stuff, and you're like, "Why didn't you call me?" It's like, "Because I was working. I was busy. I was doing this." It's like,
Sure. Sí.
yeah,
Mhm,
you were
sí,
cheating
mijo,
on me,
cómo
wasn't you?
no?
I was like, "What?"
You look at him. He twitched for a
Yeah,
minute when
he
he said
did.
that. He was
He
like,
heard it.
"Oh my
He's
god,
heard it
it's like you can
before.
read my mind."
And I've noticed she's got an agenda too. Like she
Yeah.
goes, "I'm looking for a stepfather for my daughter." I'm going, wait a minute, the first date. What's your name again?
That's that's
Second date talk.
yeah,
What
that's
the hell?
that's second date talk right there. After certain
Second date
events have
talk. It's
transpired,
not first date talk. All right, I gotta go, fellas.
Oh,
sir. Thank
a
you
real
so much for
pleasure.
everything. No, it's been an honor to have you. Could you plug in your socials and where people can find you and your upcoming and where to see your upcoming shows?
Official Craig Shoemaker. By the way, folks, it's Shoemaker, not Schumacher. You don't make shoes. You make shoes. You don't mock shoes, right? It's not a mocker.
Yeah, you don't
I'm a
mock
maker, okay? Unless they're Crocs, those you can mock.
yes,
I have
definitely.
5 pair. You know what the holes are for? So your self-esteem can slip out.
Oh
That's
my
what
God, the amount of
That
emails.
sounds right. That sounds right.
the Crocs. But Craig Shoemaker, official CraigShoemaker.com, and you'll see all the stuff that I'm doing. You go donate to Laughter Heals. Get involved. Let's get involved.
Change
I'm
your
forming a
charity.
laugh. I formed a laugh mob. We're going to take over the world with laughter. That's the goal.
I'm in. That
I
sounds
love it.
fantastic. I love it.
And we'll send you the info for the club here.
Just understand this is laughter, not Spanish fly. Okay, we don't do it through chemicals. You'll see, I got some Spanish fly for you. I'm going to make you give you the zoomies. So,
hey, can you do one impression? Because you did Barney Fife's. Oh, he did.
Ask him nicely.
I did.
He's got to go.
And then we'll let you go. I remember you doing that on like Opie and Andy or something like that, and it was amazing.
all right, you want Barney Fife? How about I'll tell you a quick story about Barney Fife, Don Knotts.
Okay.
So we met. I was doing Comic Relief on HBO, and I was doing Barney Fife. I did all the cast in Maybury if they were high. That was my bit that I did back then. And be Andy, there are seeds in my marijuana. Andy, a damn good reefer out there, Floyd. Got the check. Anyway, so I did the whole cast. Barney Fife, Don Knotts happened to be on the same show. So he's backstage on a monitor watching me do him live 100 feet away in the auditorium while he's back in his tent. And I'm up there going, you got to nip it in the body, Andy. Here, you got the bullet over here. That's right, Andy. Right? So he's watching, and he's old. He turns to Steve Allen. He goes, he does me pretty good, doesn't he, Steve? So if you watch the movie Pleasantville, I looped him. He was sick. Most of the movie is my voice doing him as an old guy, not just Barney Fife. I had to do Don Knotts as an older guy playing the TV repairman. So watch the movie. He circles the apple in the telestrator. It's actually my voice. Go, boom! What do you call that right there, bud? The forbidden fruit here in Pleasantville. I'm your TV repairman, bud.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
If you look back here, that's the day I met him right there. See where my fingers?
Oh, wow. There it is right there.
picture.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is. That's the day I met him. Backstage at Comic Relief. He's the nicest guy in the world. Someone told me he had a big schlong, right? That's always it. I love the way I was ending. I love how I was ending. I'm going to leave it on that. And so I will admit, while we were sitting actually on this couch, he's being all sincere. I was a ventriloquist at one time, not a comedian. I was born in West Virginia. I was raised there in Morgan. So he's going on. And I kept like looking at going, I'm like doing a little pecker checker thing because I want to verify. I'm going. He's all sincere, and I'm like glancing down. Going, are those pleats?
Oh my god!
Are they pleated pants or is that? That's right, Craig.
Oh my
Anyway,
god!
so I want you to before I go, you must admit. Would you have looked to confirm if you heard that rumor for years? Would you? And you had
fuck
your
yeah.
opportunity.
Oh,
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
you were
yeah.
both.
Yeah.
You would both be pecker
Yeah.
checkers.
Yeah,
Yes.
All
fuck yeah.
We can hang
Yeah.
now. We can hang.
Yeah, bro. We served in the military. Like, yeah. Craig Shoemaker, everybody. Thank you so much, Mr. Craig. I appreciate you.
You got to appreciate you.